Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The market's been on a roller coaster ride lately, and it looks like Bitcoin isn't immune to the volatility. In fact, Riot Platforms has just posted their Q1 results, and they're showing us that the effects of the recent Bitcoin halving are still lingering. The halving event, which occurs every 4 years, reduces the block reward for miners by 50%. This can have a ripple effect on the entire market. We've seen it before. When the halving happens, you get this sudden surge in mining rigs as people jump back into the game. And now, Riot Platforms is reporting some interesting numbers. Their revenue is up slightly, but their profit margins are actually down. This could be due to a few factors, one of which is the increased competition from miners who are trying to make the most of this halving event. But let's take a closer look at these numbers. If we take a glance at Riot Platforms' Bitcoin revenue, we can see that it's fluctuated quite a bit over the past year. We've got some highs and lows, but overall, the trend is upwards. The companies also reported an increase in their Ethereum revenue, which suggests that they're diversifying their assets and trying to stay ahead of the curve. Now I know what you're thinking. What does this all mean for Bitcoin? Well, my friends, the short answer is we're still not sure. But one thing is for certain, the halving event has had a significant impact on the market. And as we move forward, it's going to be interesting to see how miners and traders react to these changes. One thing that stands out in Riot Platforms' Q1 results is the increased volatility we're seeing in their stock price. We've got some wild fluctuations over the past year, which suggests that investors are getting nervous about what's happening in the market. But as we all know, Bitcoin is known for its volatility, and this event might just be a sign of things to come. So, what can we expect from Riot Platforms in the future? Well, one thing is certain, they're not going to sit back and do nothing. As a major player in the mining industry, they'll need to adapt to these changes and find new ways to stay ahead of the competition. And that's exactly what they're doing. In conclusion, the recent Q1 results from Riot Platforms are showing us that the effects of the Bitcoin halving are still very much alive. While we can't predict exactly how things will play out in the future, one thing is for sure, this event has had a significant impact on the market, and it's going to be interesting to see how miners and traders react to these changes.